Ashley. We're back with some Pilates. We're gonna get the body moving. We're gonna get some spinal articulation today, and we're gonna get a little balance and some ab work in. All right, let's start on your mat with all fours. So your hands are gonna be right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are gonna be right underneath your hips. Shoelaces down. Now I want you to plug your shoulders in. So you can kind of hang out like this, or you can press it away. I want you to press it away and think about your scapula sliding really long across your back. And then your collarbones will be smiling. And then with an external rotation of the upper arm bone only, so that just means you plug that arm in there. The hands are still going to be facing forward. And then so your elbow, the weenus of your elbow will be pointing back towards your knees. Pull the navel to the spine, and then I just want you to find some cat-cows here. So this is your scaredy Halloween cat, pulling that navel to the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. And then I want you to lengthen through your tailbone, through the vertebrae of your spine, open up that chest, pull the belly in. Still think about pulling those elbows back towards your knees as well. And then from that tailbone, you're gonna pull the navel to the spine, scooping up, rounding through, hollowing out that belly, pressing that floor away. And then bring it back through center. And then just a little side to side here. Open up those ribs, feeling that side body open up. Good, you can go for a little snake, anything that feels good in your body. Bringing that back through center, drawing the navel to the spine, taking your inhale here. Exhale, draw the belly in. You're gonna reach your right arm overhead, your left leg back behind you, finding that reach. Inhale, you're gonna make a seamless transition. So you're gonna replace the right hand down, left hand, draw the navel to the spine as that left arm reaches, right leg back. Staying as stable as you can. Inhale, we're gonna try for that seamless transition again. Draw it in. And slide it back out. Woo, good work. Excellent, hold it here. Reaching that right arm up overhead, left leg back. I want you to send the right arm out to the right a couple inches, left leg out to the left a couple inches. Zip it back on up. Inhale, reach. And you're looking right at your mat, in between your hands or maybe just a little above, just to keep that cervical spine nice and long. 2 more. And 1. Zip it up, hold it here. Bend the elbow, bend the knee, tuck and curl, hollow out that belly. Inhale, lengthen to reach it back out. Draw the navel to the spine, curl it, and reach it. 2 more. Last one. Reach, 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 reach. Beautiful, pressing that left hand into the floor. Bring it on down. Seamlessly transitioning to the other side. There you go, find that length. That reach, plug that right shoulder in, left arm out to the left, right leg out to the right. Zip it on up, pull it in. Send it out, zip it on in. 4 more. Use that low belly, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring it all the way. On down, toes together, heels apart, press on back to a child's pose here. Just walking those hands forward, lengthening the spine, kind of just letting the shoulders drop, and then bringing it back on up. We're gonna come to your forearms now. Drawing the tummy in, pull the belly to the spine, right? Nice long spine, so you don't wanna sink into that low back. You really wanna find the length in the back of that body. Taking your inhale here. Exhale, draw the tummy in, send that left leg straight on back. Holding here, you're gonna lift it, and lower, and lift, and lower. So I'm putting my exhale with the lift, inhale, lower. And then we're gonna reverse that breath. So now I'm gonna inhale on the lift, and exhale, lower. And inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. 3 more. 2, and 1. Keep pressing those forearms into the mat. Lift that leg back up. You're gonna cross it over to the right side of your mat. Lower it, lift it, tap it down. And lift, and tap, and lift, and tap it down. So everything else is being really still here. You can see my right knee is directly under my hip. I'm pressing that floor away so my collarbones are nice and wide. As I said before, a smile. Good, pulling that tummy in nice and tight so that the upper body stays completely still. You're just moving the femur of the leg in that hip socket. Good, last one. Cross it over, bring it up, tap it down, slide it back in, bring it back. Beautiful work. Reset on those forearms. Pull the tummy in. Taking your inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Send that right leg on out. Perfect. Keeping your hips square. Think about those hip bones as your headlights, and they're pointing straight down to the mat. We lift and lower. Exhale up and lower. You can also play with the point and flex here. Maybe a flex up, a point down. And then we're going to switch that breath. So then we're going to exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. And lower, and lift. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold it on up here. You're gonna lower that right leg over to the left corner of your mat and bring it on up, tap it down. Now the tendency here is to wanna just sink into that left hip and drop it down, but you really wanna stay right over that kneecap. And tap, lift, and tap. So your whole body will start to be getting warm here. This is where the stability and mobility happens. So we're stabilizing the upper body, mobilizing the lower body. And we're strengthening, right, through the upper body. And we're lengthening, reaching that foot away. That back leg reaches. 2 more. Last one. Lengthen it, draw it on, and toes together, heels apart. Press on back to that child's pose there. And then I like the reach over to one side of your mat. So I'm reaching to the left now, just kind of sinking into that right side body. And then breathe into that rib cage. Good, and then other side, reaching over to the right, breathing into the left side body. And bringing it back through center. Great, we're gonna roll on down to our back. Nice neutral pelvis here. So if you remember, you can take a couple of pelvic tilts here, just kind of imprinting, so you press that spine into the mat and the glutes are just lifted a bit, and then you kind of find that little arch in the low back. And you want to keep your gaze on the ceiling as best you can. You always want to just think about keeping that cervical spine nice and aligned. I tend to look because I'm teaching, but if you can just keep those eyes on the ceiling and listen, that would be great. And that was the same when we were facing down. I was looking to keep an eye on you, but you can also, I want you to just stay focused and looking right in front of you. And then get that sacrum nice and heavy, pull the navel to the spine, press through your big metatarsal, your little metatarsal, pressing through the back of those arms. Take your inhale here. On the exhale, pull the tummy in. You're gonna scoop it on up, peeling the hips off of the mat, pressing into the soles of the feet. Lift those hips on up. Good, then you're gonna soften, articulating the vertebrae down one at a time. Good, nice and slow. And then the hips, the sacrum, the tailbone back to your neutral pelvis. You don't want to stay in that tuck. You want to let it release all the way. Taking your inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. Press through the soles of the feet. Press through the back of those arms. Keep that cervical spine nice and long. And then soften as you lower back down. One vertebrae at a time. Good. So you kind of have to do it in slow motion. That gives you that control and precision. Again, draw the navel in. Press through the soles of the feet. Lift those hips on up. Gorgeous. Hold it here. Now you're going to keep the spine long. Drop the hips down. Lift them back up. Lower down. So this is more of a lever here. Lowering and lifting for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up here. Little pulses up over 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften down. Count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral pelvis. Great job. Really good work there. Taking your inhale. Exhale. Draw in from that pelvic floor. Float that right leg on up. You're still going to stabilize through your left foot here. Draw the navel in. Press on up through the left foot. Lift and hip. And drop it. Lift the hips. And drop. 4 more. Hold it up here. Extend that leg. Flex that leg down. Knee to knee. Extend it up. Flex it down. Extend. 2, 1. Float that leg down. Bring it back to the floor. Hips are nice and even. Soften back down all the way through that spine. Nice neutral pelvis. Float that left leg into tabletop. Good. Make sure it's that low belly that's supporting that. Press through that right foot. Lift those hips. Drop it. Lift. Keep reaching those fingers almost like you're trying to reach for your heels. 2 more. Hold it up here. Extend that leg up. Flex it down, knee to knee. Point it up. 3, 2, 1. Float that leg all the way down. Hips are nice and square. Soften as you lower back down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Great job. You can windshield wiper those legs a little bit. Back to center, neutral pelvis. Taking your inhale here. Exhale, draw the belly in, float the right leg into tabletop. Inhale, exhale, float the left leg into tabletop. Gorgeous. You're going to take that inhale here. Exhale, you're going to nod and curl. You're going to hollow out that belly. You're going to reach those fingertips. Reaching, 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 reaching. Good. Inhale, lower back down. Lengthen that spine. Take your inhale. Exhale. Reach, 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 reach. Good. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, hollow out that belly. Pull up. Good. And inhale, lower. Think of peeling those ribs off of that mat. Peel them, peel them, peel them. Come up, one more rib, one more rib. Yes. Inhale, lower. Keeping a nice heavy tailbone. You don't want to get into a tuck here. And lower. Last one, you're going to nod and curl, hollow out that belly. Hold it here. Good. You're going to tap the right foot down and lift it up. Left toe down and lift it up. You want to think about sending the knee away from the hip and then pulling it back. Send the knee away, lower that leg down, pull it back up. Good. Not dropping the heel down. You don't want to go like that, right? You want to find that length. Gorgeous. Keep scooping. Find that low belly. One more on the right. One more on the left. Tuck those knees in. Relax the head and neck. Pull the knees into the chest. A little gentle rock from side to side here. Will feel nice and nice on your spine. You're going to extend your right leg on up, grabbing wherever you need to. If you're tight in your legs, it's going to be a little lower. If you feel good, you might be reaching up a little higher. You're gonna send the left leg out. You're gonna hollow out that belly. Maybe you're grabbing here and that's fine too. You're gonna take a pulse, so you're gonna pull that right leg towards you, scooping up through here. You're gonna pull that right leg in. And then you're gonna switch those legs. And switch. Switch. Think about that length in the back of that leg. That percussive breath is really good for that core, so if you can do it, I recommend it. Inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more. Last one. Tuck those knees in, take a pause. Great. If you're starting to feel this in your head and neck, bring those hands behind your head, that's okay. If you need to, go for it. Hollow out that belly, legs coming back into tabletop. We're nodding and curling. Feel the weight of your head in your hands here. You're gonna send the right leg out, bring it in, send the left leg out. And right. Think about the head nice and heavy in those hands. Scoop up a little more coming off of those ribs. And reach. And reach. We're gonna add a twist. Here we go. We're gonna go right leg. Pull it in. Send it up. And twist. Left elbow to right knee. Right to left. And left to right. And right to left. And lift. And twist. Great. One more on the left. Last one on the right. Tuck those knees in. Lower arm down. Take your knees. Have your heels just hang down towards your sits bones, and then just find little circles here. Pulling them in, around, and then reverse that direction. Extend your left leg long, keep your right knee into your chest, send your left knee across the body, reach that right arm out nice and long, and then you can rotate that palm open and just look up that arm, look to those fingers. This should be a nice twist in that low back. And then bringing that to center. Switching legs. Right leg long, left knee comes into the chest. Drawing it across the body. And then looking left, reaching up. Really just getting that nice length here. Bringing that back through center. Folding both knees over to one side. Laying on your arm, gently pressing yourself on up. And that's it for today. Have a great rest of your day.